Hi, you guys. This is Miss Hostetler. I am absent today. I am going to teach you via computer. Please watch this video. And then at the end, I'll go over what we did last class when we made an account. So this video is going to show you today's assignment. You may pause the video, rewind the video to go at your level, okay? So right now, Intro to Computer Science, you want to go to modules. Today is January 11th. Notice that you can toggle the first week and close it. So here, January 11th, please go in. You can either go into the top one or the bottom one. They're pretty much the same. The top one will give you the who, what, why, and when. So right now, the lesson, we are going to talk about and learn how to make a list using HTML. So the lesson standard, use the design process to, develop a computing artifact. So we are going to learn how to make two different types of lists, okay? One that will be bulleted, that's what you call unordered, and one that'll be numbered, 1, 2, 3, and that's ordered. So it's either going to be bulleted point or numbered, but inside that, we will have the list items. So there's 3 things that we're going to learn today. So if you go into learning targets, you will see OL. This is the opening. So I call it crocodile, OL, crocodile. This is the ordered list. Right here, if you are confused or you want to go back, this is a hyperlink that will lead you to a web page to give you more instruction. We will also use UL, unordered, which is bulleted. This is also a hyperlink. And then list items, which are the items that go in the list, either an ordered or a bulleted. So these are the 3 that we need. If you want to go down and look at lesson agenda, you will make 2 lists today. So we're going to go into code pen, okay? If you want to follow me, click on assignment, and that's where my video will be. So if you click on the assignment, HTML list assignments, and I also have a Google slide, but I also will put the video right here that I'm making. 1, 2, 3. 1, you're going to learn UL. 2, you're going to learn OL. 3, you're going to learn LI. What are they? Once again, and there are hyperlinks for you to go to. Remember, HTML has an open tag. So right here is the open, crocodile, UL, crocodile. And then we have to close it. When you do the closing, it's very similar to the open, but you have to add a backslash. So it's crocodile, backslash, UL, crocodile. Remember that there's an open and a close for pretty much everything. So these are the 3 things that we're going to learn. These are the steps, 1 through 7. Last class, we made an account in CodePen. If you missed class, this is the instruction. I will also talk about it after I give you the assignment. So everyone, please make sure you're in Canvas and click on the assignment, and then go down and click on CodePen. Okay, when you open CodePen, it will look like this, where you have following, trending, and your work. Since you have an account, you will go to your work, and then you will look for your assignment, and you will click on it. So this is what we did last time, where, and I'm going to take this out. Last class, we learned how to do headings. Okay. Now, if your computer looks different, all I've done is gone up to change the view. I am going to go back to change the view so then you can see, and I can zoom in. So over here, this is the HTML. All right. I want you to keep all of that HTML. I want you to keep that paragraph, but maybe before the paragraph or after, I don't care. Let's do it after. How about that? Go in and add a list. So let's say we're going to make a grocery list. I am going to just put a heading. I'm going to do heading 1. Okay. I do an open and then a space, crocodile, \H1 crocodile. So I have the opening and I have the closing. So whatever I type in here will show up on my web page. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to put heading 1, open and close, and I want you to put my grocery list. Notice I have capitalized M, G, and the L. Okay. So you're going to make a grocery list. You can just make it bulleted because you're just writing down stuff. So bulleted would be, doesn't matter the order. So bulleted HTML tag is UL, crocodile, UL, crocodile. Then I'm going to do the closing, crocodile, \UL, crocodile. So inside that, I'm going to hit enter. Okay. So I have it at the top and the bottom. So inside that, this is where you need the list item. So I am going to put crocodile, LI, crocodile, space. Then I'm going to do the closing, crocodile, \, LI, crocodile. Notice I have a little bulleted point. So I want you to make 5 items in this list. I could retype this, but to make it faster, you can always highlight it, Control C, go under, Control V as in Victor. I'm going to hit enter, Control V, enter, Control V, enter, Control V. So now I have 5 things that I'm going to put in my grocery list. Okay. So sorry. So right now, I know that I am going to need milk. So just put in 5 items in your grocery list. What would you like to buy? I need dog food. I need pizza. I want you to put anything in there as long as it is school appropriate. So now notice on my web page, I still have my name, my age, where I was born, favorite food, blah, blah, blah. But underneath this is a paragraph. I have a list and it is bulleted. Okay. It shows up because I have the opening UL, which is unordered, and the closing. If I would take those out, it would not show up, I don't think. Well, it did. So you really have to make sure that you look to see what you're typing. Okay. So that's my first list. That is just part of it. Remember, on the assignment, I have 2 examples. You will make 2 lists today. So I just did the first one. Now I'm going to make another list. I don't know what kind of list, but I'm definitely going to highlight my grocery list, copy that, bring it down past the closing of the UL, and paste it. I'm going to put my wish list of cars. So let's talk about, maybe I want to explain my favorite cars. I don't know. I am also going to capitalize the letters in my list because I think that looks best. You can save as you go, okay? So I've already made one list. Now I'm making the second list. I am going to do OL because that's ordered. I'm going to put in order my favorite car to my least favorite. So I have an opening OL space, and I'm going to do a crocodile backspace OL and a crocodile. So then I'm going to enter and put spaces. Okay. Do you see? So I have allowed space to put in the list item. The list item is what kind of car. So I'm going to do crocodile, LI, crocodile. Then I'm going to do a closing, because if you notice, I now have my number 1. I am going to highlight that. And here's where I would put my favorite car is a Jeep. I want a Jeep. You guys know what kind of car you want? I am going to copy that. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to go to the keyboard, Control C, unhighlight it, click below, and paste, Control V, Control V, Control V. So maybe you guys can tell me your favorite cars. Let me see if I can you see what I have so far? So I have my grocery list. Then I'm making another list, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go in and put in the different cars. A lot of times when people code, they do a lot of copying and pasting. So maybe I want a Volkswagen Bug. I want, what else do I want? Maybe I want a, I don't know. This is probably a bad, okay, I'm just going to put a minivan because I'm a woman and I have kids. And the last thing would be, I don't know, Pontiac. You can tell that I'm not a car person. So if you notice, I have Jeep, Volkswagen, and minivan all capitalized, but I don't have the Pontiac. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to capitalize it. All right. So this is really all that you need to do. You are going to make 2 lists. 2. Okay. It tells you 2 lists. One will be unordered using UL. You need an opening and a closing. Put at least 3 or 4 things in there. So what I've just done is right here. Okay. I am now going to save this. And then you are to come up to that URL. You want to highlight that URL. Then you want to copy, either Control C or right click, copy. Then you're going to go into Canvas. Hopefully you just have the tab there, right? I am going to click on Student View. So you will see how to do this. So this is our assignment. You will turn in the URL. So what I've done is I've highlighted, first I saved, then I highlighted, saved. Go into your assignment, click Submit. I am then going to have the website URL. I am going to Control V, paste it in there, and submit. And then I have the confetti. Okay? That is all we're doing today. So this is easy if you have attended class. I am now going to start over and talk about how we made an account in CodePen. So if you missed class, you need to learn to do headings and today the list. 2 things, okay? If you understand, I would go ahead and stop the video and go into your CodePen. Remember, if you get out of CodePen and then you go into CodePen, let's see, if I click on CodePen, every time that you get into CodePen, it's either following, trending, or your work. So make sure you click on your work and then go find your web page. Your web page should have your name here. All right. And see, it saved it. All right. So now I am going to talk to the kiddos that missed class. All right. So if you missed class last week, let me leave this. I hope that you will take the time to listen. I want you to go into modules. If you missed class, I want you to go into week 1. And I want you to click on the 106, 107, All About Me assignment. 106, 107. All right. So if you did not make an account, it tells you right here, 1 through 3. You want to, number 1, set up an account, and then I skip number 2. And then after we make an account, you're going to use this. So please follow. All right. And you can also click on this and it'll tell you step by step as well, but I have pictures. Okay. So open a new tab, make an account in CodePen. Here is the link. So if you just click on it, I'm already logged in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out. All right. So if you're in here and you click on number 3, this will come up. All right. You are to go to the green, sign up. And actually everything that I'm doing is on A, B, C, D. And if I was you, if you were me, what I would do is I would split screen. I would have 2 tabs open side by side. Okay. So here is what I'm doing. And then I can read the directions. Click sign up. Then B says sign up with email. Scroll down, click sign up with email. C, your name, type your first and last name that I have in the grade book. So my name is Buffy Hostetler. So you should put in your first and last name. If you have 3 names, first, middle, and last, then do that, okay? Then you're going to repeat it. Your username and your name, those are going to be the same to make sure that I get grading correct. For your email, you're going to use your school email. All right. First and last name at student dot yada, yada, yada. Got it? I want you to use your school email. Then for the password, I want you to use the password that you use for Lawrence Township. Then you hit submit. That way you will never forget the account. All right. So after you do that, then I will show you what you need to do. So please make sure you sign up. What I would do, I would pause this video and make your account. So after you've made your account, what I would like you to do is click on this number 3, this hyperlink. It's a template. So after you've made your account, you're going to click on that template. All right. I'm going to bring that over here. And it tells you once the site opens, good Lord, go to the bottom right and click on the word fork. See that in yellow? So if I click on fork, it copies it, and then you should be able to get in. So Ms. Hostetler I logged out. So let me log, okay, nope. All right, I'm saved. So hopefully, oh, no, struggling here, hold on. Okay, so if you clicked on this, after you made an account, you clicked on this, this is what you should see, okay? You should see all about me. I want you to click on the word fork. That will then make a copy. Fine, let me log in. You guys should already be logged in, but this is being silly. Who knows what I have done? 1 second. Okay, finally. So when you click on the template, it should open. And then you have to copy it by clicking fork. That will then reopen, and it should open in your account. You should not see Buffy. You should see your name. Okay? Then I want you to immediately go up to this little pencil and put in your class. And I would do your last name again. I don't know. That way, then I know that you know what you're doing. And then hit save. Okay? So last class, I had them do that. And so then we learned how to do headings. So if you scroll down on the assignment, right here is exactly what we did. Okay, first of all, we talked about everything has an open and a close. We always use the crocodile. The H1 is what we learned, heading, and then we have a crocodile. So there's an open and then there's a close. What's the difference? It's that backslash. So if you go into what I have here, I wanted you to put your cursor inside the open and close. I want you to type your name. I want you to type your first and last name, and I want you to capitalize it, please. Then you should go below it. And below that is where we can do the heading 2. Crocodile, H2, crocodile, space, crocodile, backslash, H2, crocodile. So I have the open and I have the close. So inside that, I wanted you to put your age. Okay? So if you are following, this was already in there, or actually you have to put in your name, but you're going to add H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. What that is, it just shows you how big the font is. So H1 is the largest, H2 is smaller, H3 is even smaller, H4, 5, and 6, so on and so on. So what the kids had was, they're just showing how big the font is. So H3 opening, then I'm going to do crocodile, backslash H3, crocodile. I always put the opening and then the closing, and then tell me where you were born. I was born in Phoenix, and see, it's on all caps. and I don't like that. So I'm going to fix that. I was born in Phoenix, Arizona. Where were you guys born? Indianapolis, Indiana. What? I'm 47. So if you look right here, I have my name, my age, and where I was born. Okay. That paragraph thing, that's below us. So we just learned how to do the heading. The heading is the H1, H2, H3. If you are confused, let me tell you something. There is this assignment that has more information, and I have it everywhere. Like if you would go here, I'll go into this assignment. So I want to show you. Maybe it's not there. No. Okay. So anyways, so I want you to make sure that you have the opening and the closing. I have a lot of kids that did not do both. Sometimes they just did one. Or I had a lot of kids put all their information in H1. So it's very important that you scroll down and read. This is the assignment, what to do right here. H2, your age. H3, where were you born? H4, tell me your favorite food. Okay, so let me go in and let's see. So what's my favorite food? I like pizza, we'll say that. Add something that's school appropriate. I love photography. And add something else. I have 2 dogs, Daisy and Coco. Okay, so if you look at this, I have H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Now, you notice H1's the largest, H6 is the smallest. Okay, so what the kids were supposed to do is just that. They were supposed to just add those items right here. After you do that, then it tells you how to turn it in. How to turn this into day. All right. So you're going to save it, copy the URL, and you're going to click on the URL and you're going to copy it. Then you're going to open up your Canvas and you're going to submit it. So I'm going to do this. So I have all of my items, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. They are down below each other. I'm going to hit save. I'm then going to go click on my URL. I'm going to highlight the URL. I'm going to right click my mouse. I'm going to hit copy. I'm then going to go into the assignment. That's 106. All right. I am going to hit the student view so that you can see what you should see. Come on. So if you go in to turn in your assignment, you hit submit assignment. It's not a file upload, it's a website URL. So I've already copied that URL. I'm going to then paste, which is Control V. And then I'm going to click submit assignment. Okay? That was what we did last class. So then today you should have an account and you should be able to go into today's assignment and do the to list. If you have trouble, please rewatch this video and try your best. And I will see you on Wednesday.